gets it.
Well, he jumped earlier. I mean, that's the short guy. The shorter guy has an opportunity to leave the floor first.
And it results in a three by Josh Christopher. Ready for it. I'll be having a tough start here. Behind the head, it goes to Reeves.
What a pass.
By LeBron. And unfortunately, it's fumbled all the way down to Russ, who hits it from three.
That's the Westbrook knocks down.
He's now 2 for 17 over his last 6. Russ average does. They score at the other end. Schroeder across the timeline, picked up by Bazemore. Again, a little bit pressure. The roll by Şengün. He's going to get it. And he's right there, just waiting out LeBron, and he lays it up and in.
Very nice.
7th career start here tonight for Alperen Şengün. Second among NBA rookies in blocks. At this end, trying to deny, and there's staying with it that time is Carmelo baseline.
Nailed by Carmelo.
Who's played some great defense at times this year, spinning and scoring. LeBron James.
LeBron said, no, too small, too small.
Well, LeBron is first in fast break points in the league, and he's 4th in points in the paint in the NBA this year. So no surprise on that little mini break, but getting right back, Christopher knocks it down the dribble, where he's picked up by Reeves, loses control right at the line, and whips it now on over to Gordon. A couple of wily veterans at each other, shake and bake for Gordon. He's got LeBron right on his hip, and he scores.
Play by DJ Augustine. At least they got an attempt. Bad as it was.
All over the shoulder, and rolling and scoring is Schroeder. And Houston. Great production off the bench for the Rockets. Christopher 8, Schroeder 7, Matthews has 6. Outscored the Laker bench by 3. Augustine, he's got it. Rattles it in. That's his 3rd 3. He's 3 for 4. He's the first player for the Lakers in double figures tonight. In fact, the first in the game.
Yeah.
Either side. Schroeder pull up, rolls around, spills out, underneath, put up and put it in.
The Lakers just not doing the job on the glass. I mean, opportunities there, but they're being outworked in the paint.
That's KJ Martin with the offensive rebound. Out of it goes for Stanley. He'll go to the line and shoot 2, and the foul is on the rookie sensation, Jalen Green.
Nice little head fake by Stanley to get Jalen Green in the air. High fly action. You don't have to do much a lot of times. You just blink them sometimes, and they're going to leave their feet.
Yeah, Laker fans, you know the tacos are again on the line tonight. Lakers have to win and then hold the Rockets under 111, and you will score 2 free tacos with a drink purchase from Jack in the Box tomorrow. And Stu, who's eligible for that?
Everybody.
So let's get that W first and foremost.
I'm not missing 2 free throws. It's going to be hard.
So after starting the game beautifully in that department, 2 for 2. Missed those 2 with Stanley. Underneath, fumbling it around. Somehow they keep control of it. A little shake and bake by Green. He's going into his dance. Stops, looks, throws it up. Good defense by Stanley Johnson. Just didn't really buy anything that he was selling. And here's LeBron all the way high off the window on the defense. Jalen Green, look out!
Yeah, they're making sure if they get turnovers or rebounds, they're pushing and they're getting some high percentage opportunities.
LeBron holding it on. They'll just pull up from there and miss. So LeBron starts the game 3 for 7 and 0 for 2 from downtown. At the other end, blocked by James, but a foul, or is it goaltending? Going to be a goaltending call.
Calling goaltending on that play.
So let's go back to our All-State mayhem moment.
Well, miss. Throw it out to Green, and look at that elevation and finish by Jalen Green going up against basically nobody there to contest. Yeah, Stanley made an effort.
Certainly figured it out, at least a lot better than he had at the beginning of the year. But that, as you mentioned, that's what rookies do as they go through this long game. But he has not hit a rookie wall. He's just getting better and better, actually. Christopher dumps it down to KJ Martin. Back to Christopher. 5.5 to play in the second quarter. On its way. Rebound taken by Reeves. Lakers down by 5. The biggest deficit of the game. Lakers have led by as many as 8. Offensive foul, LeBron James.
Good anticipation that time by Porter, I believe it was, that stepped in and anticipated LeBron coming back to his left. Gets the offensive foul for yet another turnover. That's 9 turnovers for the Lakers.
Lakers average just under 15 a game. I mentioned 27th in the NBA.
LeBron goes out.
So you've got Melo, Johnson, Reeves, Russ, and Malik Monk. Around the pick comes Matthews. Tapped up nearly in that time by Christopher. Good athletic try. Russ comes into the front court. Corner, catch, shoot. Reeves for 3. Give the assist to Russ.
He was due. He had missed his first 2 from that distance. He finally scratches in the game.
He was 6 for 9 coming into the game over the last 3 after being 0 for 9 in the 3 previous. Speaking of Austin Reeves, Lakers and Stanley Johnson, they're not going to stop the ball, so Stanley's just going to run right into his man, Matthews, who was standing there for a long time. Long time charging.
If you're going to make the sidestep, you have to do a little bit more. He should have leaned to his left and then come back to his right. He would have probably gotten around a little easier. But
he was actually maybe moving a little bit. What do you think?
It's a bang play, charge block.
Yep.
Officials have, so far tonight have been consistent with the last 2 calls.
You know, we talked about how poor Houston is defensively. Honestly, and numbers-wise, the Lakers have been worse than Houston since the All-Star break. That's how poorly they've been playing. Blocked out of bounds, volleyball, spiked out of bounds by Carmelo.